Hi everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm doing a VOD review. This is for Sadie. Now with Sadie is a very kind of like new member to my community, but they're also really sweet and very vocal as well in there. I always love seeing them in my streams. Pretty much come in every single stream and always come to say hello, and it's always really nice. And we're here with them with their first ever VOD review. This is on Gold 2 on the PS4. They haven't really given me too much more information, which is completely fine because obviously it kind of allows me to, start to bring in my own opinion. I can very much kind of see what they're doing basically. So you guys can also get your own VOD reviews. They have 5,000 channel points. I do them on Twitch on Mondays, but I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too. They are completely for free. All you have to do is come and say hello to my lovely community. Obviously, Sadie will probably be there as well if you want to come and say hello to them. But then also as well, you can just come and lurk. It's completely whatever you feel most comfortable in doing. We have the other Lunar New Year skin on, not Soulbloom, the other one. I cannot pronounce the name of it though, but I will say to you, this is the best staff. Well, actually no, Soulbloom's is cute. This is probably the second best staff in the game, in my opinion, because it's got so much lovely detail on it and stuff like that. Probably one of my faves. But yeah, I guess we'll kind of like get obviously straight into the VOD. We have ourselves a Widow along with a Soldier and a Moira so far, and then a Ball. Okay, so this is all like a really good comp obviously for Mercy because very much, to stay with our Soldier. Love how we're first of all obviously using our cover and we're not trying to peek. Obviously Widow ends up getting picked off, which is completely fine. I would not GA across here like this because obviously what's it called? You end up kind of GAing across this Widow's LOS. I would rather use your Moira right now and GA yourself forward to the Soldier, okay? It is, because if you're thinking about trying to res this Widow right now, you're not going to be able to, because it's so much safer if this Widow just respawns back from spawn rather than the exact same spot, because what Widows will do is they will see that the Widow's just been resed, and then as soon as the immortality goes off from the Widow, pew, she's gone again, okay? So I think definitely at this point, we want to be kind of pushed up with these boxes and definitely just, keep in beam range of our Soldier, like right here, right now, all right? So yeah, ignore that res. Completely fine. Just keep on pushing forward. Make sure our beam's on our Soldier here. Nice. Oh, you can res that. Nice. Love how you move around as well around the cover. Yeah, as I was just about to say, make sure you got some kind of escape room. Whether this be kind of like a J out to over here or something, you just essentially want to make sure that you know where you're going to go after the res, so we don't end up panicking just like as we did, okay? So why I was looking at that res, no, it's alright. Nice damage boost obviously onto the Widow and everything. Lovely rotation to your Soldier. I like this. Nice. Nice. Oh, before she gets picked off, obviously we don't have res for that, so that's completely fine. So we end up going back to our Widow. Unfortunately, this is kind of like a bit of a stalemate. Nice ping as well, saying that you can't do it. Really nice. Nice damage boost obviously onto the Widow. Like how we just cancel it, because obviously we don't end up making it all, which is completely fine. Heal our Widow here. Whenever a Echo just comes in with her stickies, my main thing to tell people is just heal. Like, it doesn't matter whether you just heal that Widow, like, for, 1 or 2 seconds there, even if she's, like, nearly full HP, because them sticky bombs, especially if they're damage boosted, can do extreme amounts of damage. So just make sure that we're healing a tiny bit more when those stickies end up being laid on. Nice. We can still keep out that high ground, though. Remember, if we're safe, stay in that space. Right now, we can actually just vibe up on this high ground until maybe this Echo kind of, like, challenges right now. So we could definitely just vibe up here a little bit longer. There's no need for us to rotate as quick as we did, okay? Nice, just leave our Soldiers to rotate back to spawn, because we can meet around with him if needed. Nice. Nice rotation back, I will say. So leave them, just honestly, just stay main with your Widow. Really nice, your Widow's getting so many picks right now. Ooh. Nice how you go up onto the high ground, but I think instead of, you know how we do these like few, I'll show you, okay, hold on. You know how we do this like few like GA forwards and stuff like that? I think once again we could definitely just go up into the high ground. Do you see how we go up into the high ground here? This is perfect. Okay, right. With this, okay, I'm gonna say to you now, do not care about Ball whatsoever, okay? What Balls will do is they will come back to you if they need healing. Or they will either go like to their own obviously health packs, or they'll go in and like start going rolling through the team and stuff like that, okay? So we definitely, like, we can just leave the Ball, do his own little thing. He could just go and do his own thing, basically. I was so confused why Soldier was on that bridge. Soldier will want to be taking a flank angle, but because you've ended up staying main with your Widow, he has to go and do the flank by himself. It would have been better if like you were with him, but as the team has like unfolded and stuff like that, you've had to be with your Widow, which is completely fine. Honestly, you're doing the right decision here. It's kind of like his fault for doing that flank basically, but really good. Okay, yeah, I'll show you which one. It's this bit now, okay? This random GA. What is this GA going to gain from you apart from bad positioning? I would rather you use this GA to get yourself up onto this high ground, because then I'll show you where I would play. And then you're already up here ready for the Orisa roll. You don't actually need to, like, you know, quickly panic and try and get away from it, alright? We'll keep on going. You end up healing up your Widow, which is really, really great. Once again, just keep on holding this aggressive angle with her. That's how you GA forward with her. Just once again, you see how, like, we kind of, like, end up abandoning our Moira while we're doing this, basically? I think we should definitely, I think we should definitely still be trying to kind of keep an eye on our Moira. Remember, we don't need to be really up with this Widow. Like, the beams will reach, like, probably to about, like, here-ish, right? So we could definitely still, once again, be still looking for our Moira. And if we see our Moira still keep on getting focused, we should try and drop down for it, basically. I just GA cancel on cooldown, which is good. I like how you're doing the GA cancels. That's already a really, really good step. However, try not to use them on cooldown if you can, because obviously we want to try and save them for when we definitely... Ooh. Be sure that's a... I love the little hello on, like, the Moira as we go for the res. But yeah, just once again, check that we're safe before we definitely go for that res. Nice damage is obviously onto her. We realise obviously the back main, which is completely fine. Nice going to the health pack and stuff, but I think definitely we should have reacted to the echo a little bit sooner. I feel as though it's a bit of a reaction time issue there, but it's completely fine. Nice. Nice bounce in. Obviously you don't have to touch it, which is completely fine. You know how you can hear this this echo behind? I want you to be looking behind whenever you hear that echo, just to make sure your Widow's okay, because obviously she's quite far back, so we could definitely maybe try and go and peel for her right now. I feel as though once again we should have definitely done that a little bit sooner. Nice damage just on the ward blow. Nice. Now we go back to our team. Obviously do end up pushing in while we're doing that, but to be honest, I feel as though, like, that was the right decision once again. Fine GA there. Love how you cancel as well. Okay. If we're safe, stay in that space, okay? Remember, all we need to do here is just play kind of like AFK-ish and kind of like just wait for this ball until this ball obviously starts to either like roll in or like do whatever he wants to do, basically. At that point, then rotate out. Right now, this is a very risky rotation. You want to wait for the ball to kind of like start rolling in and start contesting these guys to provide you some sort of cover, basically. Because how ball like basically allows you to have cover is obviously with the distraction and stuff like that. Okay, so if the ball is able just to distract these guys by, you know, like rolling through or like doing whatever he's doing, gives you a perfect opportunity to go and rotate, okay? I don't want to stay in the ball. You can stay with the ball though, like honestly, just stay and just heal him up. Like, so it's so much more safer just to stay with him until he starts rotating, basically. But nice, obviously here. I would be super jumping up here, yeah. I would definitely, so you see how like you do this like one mini GA here, basically? I would have definitely GA'd and then super jumped up as we did this to get to our Widow, because then we could still help our soldier down here, but then we can also help our Widow who ends up getting obviously being picked off by by the stickies and stuff like that. We should definitely be peeling for her a little bit quicker. Make sure that res is safe before we go for it. You know, remember this echo is just picked off our our Widow, so the echo will probably be looking for you for that res, because remember, people are like, especially when you get higher up in the ranks, they will be looking and trying to camp them reses, so we need to make sure that it's like really, really safe before we before we go and res. All right. Oh, they just said no, please don't kill me. Yeah, but unfortunately the echo can't hear you, sweet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you, but like the echo can't hear you. Anyway, so obviously push forward a little bit with soldier here. Ooh. I'm sorry. Where did she come from? I don't know. I'll play it on you for a sec. Because I like all this position, you know, like crouching behind the payload and stuff like that. I want to see what happened in a sec though, like. Like, why? What is this going to achieve? Yeah, if she tried pulling him off the map though, she'd have to be kind of like already down here and then jump everyone off. It is the fact that she's just gone full sended from the high ground. Like, Like, whatever she says, like, get my javelin out, let's spin it around. Like, she just I love, this is also one of the reasons why I love watching VOD reviews, is because I'm not gonna lie to you, that would never ever happen again to you. Like that. Anyways, I like how you deal with this scenario though, I will say. You know, like with your rotations and stuff, I will say, I love how like you deal with a scenario, but oh my word, was that funny. And that's how you leave the healing obviously to the end, and obviously Moira could also heal our widow, so it's completely fine. But yeah, that's something, my friend. That is something. Anyways, I definitely would maybe try to use Valkyrie to start recontesting this. You don't end up doing, so that's really, really great. Nice. With this, I'd rather you do the slingshot kind of around here because of this high ground. Obviously, you know they have this really good Widowmaker, and you did say you were scared of like their DPS and stuff like that. So I think definitely we need to be trying to make sure that we're adjusting our positioning for that. So if you want to go forward with the soldier, it's great, but I think definitely we need to, we need to be trying to like fling ourselves like around here as well while we're doing so. All right. Nice, Brez. See behind the cover and everything. Once again, don't be peeking that window. Window ends up dies again, which is completely fine. Damage boost, full here. If not, get out your Glock. Come on, you got it. Alright, nice. Good damage boost on the slam. If not, I would have definitely just got my Glock out to try to finish her myself, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, still have the G in. We don't need to G in here, right? Remember, because obviously, like, what's it called? They can still walk in on his main. We could do the exact same. We could be just as effective whilst being around here. I would have actually done a slightly different thing here, right? Who is your main blue? Who is your like main blue beam target right now? Your soldier. He is taking a lovely off angle right now. Okay, so instead of you just like play main like this, I would have rather you used your like Moira to do a slingshot across, and then go up and help the soldier right now, because right now you damage boosting the Moira is going to do nothing, in my opinion. Like you're not gonna be able to like do anything that's really, really effective right now. Widow also has a one shot, so she can actually, she can just casually do that. I would rather you spent this time to make this rotation up to the soldier, and then try and get some pickoffs while the Orisa's pushed really, really far forward. All right, so I think this is a bit of a decision making error here, but I think definitely we should I feel like I held Valk in this game a little bit too much. You've had no reason to use Valk though, Sadie. Like, it's all well and good you holding Valk because you've had no reason to use it. Because there's been no like really stressful team fights, because you end up building your Valk after the first stressful team fight. After that, it's all just like steamrolling. It's all just like it all just keeps on going and going, basically, so there's actually been no reason for you to use your Valk. You're not actually holding on to it. You're actually waiting for a good team fight to be able to use it. And I respect that, we're not just like chucking it away, we're actually thinking about when we need to, which is not an issue whatsoever. But obviously we'll keep on trying. Obviously I would rather you, I'd rather you once again you went for your soldier right now on this flank. See once again, so you see how our soldier's going on this flank? Go to enable him. Go up here with him. Because if you allow the soldier with this blue beam, it's either going to make everyone focused onto him right now, and then obviously these guys can just roll through, or he will just go absolutely mental and just destroy the backline with your blue beam, basically. Remember, this is your main blue beam target, so try if you can to stay with him. All right, we'll keep going though. Make sure that we meet our soldier up above. I feel as though we're a little bit lost now. Try to use your soldier as your anchor point in this comp. What I mean by anchor point is if you ever get yourself like a little bit lost or anything, we look to go to try and like be with him. Lovely damage boost onto the ult, by the way. Help on Moira here. Ooh, okay, we don't end up helping on Moira, which is unfortunate. Nice use of cover there. Nice back out. Nice. Once again, we don't need that G in. Nice. Nice peel for the soldier here. We can bulk now. Bulk. Nice. I like that bulk. I definitely would have done it sooner. At this point, he's just trying to get people out. Nice res. Instead of flicking yourself up at the end of this res club, so you're going to end up like getting out of your Valk now, I would definitely flick this to be round in this piece of cover, just so like basically at the end of your Valk, you're making sure that you're returning back to where you would like normally position basically. I like how you go for this res on the ball though, because you know the soldier's healthy. This is really, really good decision making for this team, for this like team fight and stuff like that. Really, really like that. Do you see how we end up taking damage from the Widow because we don't end up repositioning ourselves like well for the end of the team fight? I would 100% definitely gone to the back. Nice. Love the damage response to the Widow. Very, very nice. Dude, your Widow's cooking this game. Dude. It's nice. Very, very nice. I don't mind that you're pushed up on the payload here because obviously you want as many people as you can. Just as soon as you hear that brig, do a little backwards GA or some kind of like directional GA. Just try and get yourself out of the way. Just so that she can't like stun you or anything, basically. Nice damage from the soldier. And you end up capping it. So overall, Sadie, I think really, really great from you. I will say I love your use of council GAs, okay? Because I see so many people not utilizing the council GA enough. You are really utilizing that council GA, and I really, really like it. You're really using it effectively. My only thing is to make sure that you're not like spamming it, if you get me. Like make sure you're only GAing like with a purpose kind of thing. The rest of the time you can very much either like stand still. I actually want you now, Sadie, to use a bit more tech. Actually, I will be honest, because there's been a few times where you can use a slingshot and you can use a super jump and stuff like that. You don't actually need to be scared to, to use these big movement abilities. Yes, they have a long cooldown, but at the same time, if you can get a really good position with it and you can stay in that position, then it doesn't matter. I've been saying into my brain to cancel GA, which is good, like good, honestly, because it will help you out a lot more. But at the same time, don't be afraid to use those slightly bigger things. My next thing with you is I love your damage boost and I love your decision making. I think it's really, really great. My only thing is there's been a few times, especially on that third point, where we should have been with the soldier, because he's going to get more value from your damage boost. Remember, in this comp, Soldier is our main blue beam target. He is the one that we want to try and like kind of what I call anchor to them, if you get me. So it's like whenever like you get yourself a bit astray, or maybe you need like to reposition yourself and stuff like that, they are always like a default. You should always try and know where they are, basically. So that's my next piece of advice with you. Alright, I would definitely back down now so we're not end up peeking the spawn at the beginning. Go to damage boost your soldier at this beginning bit. Nice how you go inside here. Obviously, he doesn't end up going there, which is completely fine. What you can do here is, if you want to, you can go up, as obviously you're just in your Widow there. Ooh, okay. Once again, be sure that we're listening out behind. That was the other thing I was going to tell you. Be sure that we're still listening. I don't know whether you own a headset, Sadie, whether you play with a headset or not. If you don't play with a headset, or even just like some earphones, I'd really recommend picking up a really cheap pair or something like that, just so you're able to listen out for flankers and stuff like this. The more information that you can take in as Mercy, whether that be from sights, whether that be from sound, it's going to like basically make you really, a much better player, okay? Because what could happen is, as soon as you hear this, you could definitely just super jump yourself up to here and then go around, basically, okay? Because what happens is, I feel so, once again, your reaction time is a bit too slow, which I don't know whether it's because either your reaction time is just slow naturally, or whether it's that you're, you're not listening out enough, basically. Well, we keep on going. Oh, that's not you. That's an Orisa. That's a completely different hero. Yeah, so we've already, once again, same with the reses again, because it's happened like twice now. Be sure that we're looking out to make sure the res is safe before we're going for them reses, okay? But yeah, Sadie, if you're not already playing with a pair of earphones or like a headset, I don't play with a headset. Literally, all you need to do, get yourself a really cheap pair of earphones. Like, if you want to, or if you have the money, then maybe get a little bit more of like a headset. It will help you out so much with your awareness. Because I will tell you already, Sadie, your awareness is really, really great of like where you need to position and stuff like that. But there's been a few times with like some flankers and stuff where we've not reacted to it. And it's because we haven't heard them, okay? Sound in Overwatch, especially when we get to the higher ranks, is so important, because especially if you hear someone's footsteps, you can preempt where they're going to be and where you can rotate to, so you're already out of the way, okay? That will make your like life so much easier if we're able to, hear him, if you get me. So I think if you want to, and if you do want to climb some more, and you definitely want to become better at the game, I really recommend either getting a really cheap pair of earphones for like £2 or £3, or you get yourself like an actual like gaming headset, or like just kind of like earphones basically, just something that you're able to listen to the game through. All right, but we keep going. Just honestly, just stay with your soldier here. Love how you peel back for your widow here. Really, really nice. Just as we're doing this, obviously make sure that we're still keeping an eye out for our like soldier and everyone. We know Cass is gonna be coming main. Nice to you reposition for that. Really, really good. Help out widow. Very, very nice. We don't need to GA in here. Remember, if we're safe, stay in that space. Right now, like, we can still reach our widow by just being here. We don't need to rotate, because then we could just put our beam straight back onto the soldier once we're done. Same thing again, we don't need to rotate out here. We can very much just stay where we are. Well, let's get let Ball do his own little thing, and we could just, what's it called? We could just play back and just play safe, basically. Nice damage boost, really, really great.
No one can hide.
We'll keep going. I love watching your council J's, Sadie. They're really, really great. That's how you peel for your boulder. That is a completely fine time for you to, like, you know, heal your ball. Really, really great. At this point, I'd be looking to maybe back out and time it more than what you're doing. Nice. Perfect example why. GA to Moira, GA to Moira. No! Dude, we didn't use GA for that entire time. We should have definitely used our GA to get out to the Moira here. Let me quickly back it out, because I feel as well we should have definitely backed off a bit sooner than what we have done. We end up hanging about a bit too soon. And I'll tell you which GA where it starts to go wrong for you, okay? This GA. Is this GA helping us get in any better positioning? No, because we're behind this cupboard. We're completely fine. Yeah, sure, we don't have LOS of the Widow right now. Remember, Widow has a one-shot ability. We can very much just put our beam onto the soldier here, and we can, what's it called? We can play like this, basically. So play this, play this, play this. Okay, we know the risk is going to start pushing in now. I would look to, like, you know, slingshot myself away, maybe slingshot myself into this room or something like that. Something that creates distance away from this Orisa, because we know Orisa's going to have her ultimate because she hasn't used it in the past, like, couple team fights. So we know that she's going to have that. So make sure that we're creating that distance. Because what ends up happening is we end up kind of, like, just vibing out, and then it's like, oh, the ults, right? Oh, you actually do use your GA as well beforehand. So if Orisa, what's called? If Orisa does obviously pull people into her ultimate, stuff like that, or she looks like she's going to, save your Valk for when you're, what's it called? Save your Valk, sorry, not save your Valk. Save your GA for when she pulls people in, so then you have it ready to just quickly escape out, okay? It's the same thing with, like, you know when, like, a ball slams you and stuff like that? Allow the ball to slam you, because it gives you momentum, and then you can GA. Because if you try to GA when the ball slams you, it's just going to completely cancel your GA and you just get stuck where you are. Exact same thing happens with a Orisa roll. Try to kind of like just vibe in it for like a second and allow it to start on you and then go out. I get so messed up with the Orisa roll. Okay, well, keep watching now. So if you don't backing out, I would definitely... Oh, okay. So we should have had our beam onto the soldier beforehand now. And I think we could have definitely Valked this as well if we want to. Because obviously we got rid of the Orisa and it's like kind of like a 4v4 after you get out. We could have definitely Valked this. We're going to see what you end up doing though. Nice res. My only issue with this res, I love how you want to try and get it safe. But right now there's actually a very much safer way that you can res right now, okay? You doing it in this small room gives you access for these flankers to come and get you, like, here, basically, okay? Which you don't want to happen. I would rather you did this res here. The reason is because, obviously, they don't have the tank anymore, so they're not going to be wanting to push in. So it gives you already, like, free natural cover to be able to res it, and also saves you from people that might try and flank you from this angle. I love that you're trying to use safe areas to res, but remember, try and think of the safest way that we can do, alright? Do like it though. But as we keep on going. Nice, obviously we are picking up a lot of people now. We don't even need it. Nice. Just obviously listen to people's pings because obviously that cast is going to be below. Nice rotation up onto the high. Nice. Nice. I love how we're like just vibing upon the high ground this game and stuff like that. Really, really great. Obviously, more ends up dying. Don't sleep. Oh, okay. Remember, if we're safe, stay in that space, okay? We are completely fine where we are. We don't need to be jaying in here. So just stay here. Like, just let Ball do his little thing. Like, let Ball vibe, do his own little thing. Wait for, like, your Widowmaker to respawn, and then you can start damage boosting her right now. Sure, you can help him, like, when he rolls back to you, don't get me wrong. But you don't need to be going in to go and help your Ball right now, okay? I see how you're playing right now. I want you to do that a bit sooner. Nice G in, obviously, to go and help your Ball. That is completely fine. Lovely damage boost. I would look to Valk here now. Valk. I would love you to Valk here. The reason why I'm telling you to Valk is because your Ball is going to be, like, roaming in the backline right now, and you can put a beam onto him and really help, like, you know, allow him to do stuff right now. You can also damage boost all of these guys, and also just give you, like, a little bit more, like, movement and just be able to, like, kind of get this points done and dusted kind of thing, right? So I want you to Valk here. Push in with Visor. Nice, just once again, be really, really careful when playing this room because of flankers and stuff like that. I'd rather you play just outside of it. Nice res. Obviously, Ashe is above us, which obviously you don't have the headset on, so you cannot hear. But Ashe is behind us. Oh, go on. Okay, aim it the best. I'm glad how you put it away after a few shots. You didn't trust yourself. We've out now, which is completely fine, because obviously we think people are going to... yeah, it's our sound thing, but we just haven't realized that Ashe has been behind us this whole entire time. That's why I say I feel like I held on to... yeah, no, you definitely held on to Balk a little bit. I think we could have definitely used it a little bit later. But let's just quickly rewind this. I want to watch this. So I like how you realize, you know, you ain't gonna get the kill on her because we can't aim, and then we want to go, we put our pistol back away, really, really nice. We put Valk because obviously we feel like they're gonna pressure us, which is completely fine. Obviously, same thing about the Ashe. What happens here? That is so unfortunate. Like, you go into, like, you know, like, reposition yourself, you know, get squished by the mech. Really unfortunate there, Sadie. We'll keep going though, because I feel as though your team could definitely still hold this out as long as people don't die to this high noon. Soldiers are down to the high noon, okay. Maybe still winnable. Have to see. Yeah, I don't think this is winnable now. Yeah, this ain't winnable now. You just need to kind of like back off basically at this point. Nice. Just go into the room, go into the room, go into the room. Oh, dude, that was so close. Don't res here. I'm hoping that you know not to res here, basically, because what's it called? You don't want to be, you know, like, staggering her and stuff like that. So I think definitely you just be looking to go back a little bit more here. Definitely. Nice. Love how you're just going, like, looking to go back. Nice. Obviously, beating back up with your soldier and everything. Really, really great. Same thing again. We're walking forward a little bit too much. We don't need to. Just play that distance again. We don't need to be pushed up as much. Like how you don't go for that res either. Because obviously you just get walked onto by the cast. Really, really good decision making. Same again. Sadie, really, really great. Nice damage boost. Love the damage boost on the Widow when... Oh, okay. I love this damage boost on the Widow when she goes up, okay? This is perfect. I love how you damage boost her as she goes up so then she can, what's it called? She can obviously get a pick off. I don't see enough people doing that. My only thing is when they do stuff like this, they're going just for a vertical pick and then hop straight back down, okay? If she doesn't get this pick off of whoever she's trying to get, you don't want to then fling yourself up into the LOS of them guys, okay? I'd rather you just stayed on the floor, stay damage boosting her. Yeah, maybe do like a little J cancel like up to here, maybe if she ends up like starting to get out of beam range and stuff, but we don't need to be flinging ourselves about like into the air just like as we have done basically. Nice damage boost on the soldier here. Nice. We don't get about beam onto Moira, which is alright, so we do end up kind of getting it at the end. Nice. Oh, we should let our GA charge up a little bit more there, so we could definitely get up onto the high ground a little bit sooner. Really, really great. Nice. I love how you're still looking out for this Widow. Really, really nice. We didn't go up to her, which is completely fine. I actually agree with playing it. Ooh. This Widow's backing off on this high ground for a reason, right? Don't be, you know, re-peeking this and taking damage and stuff. We don't need to. Definitely, once again, just play back, play safe, play back here, basically, alright? Keep going. Nice. We can actually just pocket this Widow really, really nicely by just playing back here, by the way. Because then it gives us, like, say Widow gets picked off, we can just quickly whip down to the team around here, basically. Instead of, like, just constantly doing these, like, little GA cancels and, like, having this, like, weird position here. We could definitely just play back here, basically. Alright, but we'll keep going. Nice res. Okay, you know how you're playing? Oh, okay. Don't G into it. But like, you know how like you were just playing like just then? I want you to play here all the time, purely for this reason, okay? Because obviously they have this diva. Diva is definitely going to be be wanting to dive up and like try and challenge people like on this high grounds and stuff like that. So I would definitely be playing back here, just to avoid being dove, like just how obviously Widow has just been dove. Nice. Obviously nice was getting playing with your Widow up here. I will actually agree with, you know, pocketing your Widow over your Soldier this game, just purely because I know how much better your your Widow's been. Just once you see how like your Soldier's like currently trying to get the pick off on the Diva, try to damage boost him then. Because remember, we don't need to be damage boosting our Widow all the time. If we see our Soldier doing something that's really, really good, stick that damage boost onto him. Really, really great. I would definitely just stay with our Widow. Like, our Widow is the one that's been, like, really popping off this game. Plus, that as well, we're putting ourselves in really, like, real risk here of, like, you know, people trying to pick us off. If we want to try and help Soldier here, we have to do it, like, really, like, back here, basically. But honestly, I would just stay up with Widow here. I forgot about the old man. Yeah, he's, like, what's it called? He's doing fine. Like, he's doing, like, his own little thing, bless him, you know? But Widow is the one that's, like, really doing stuff for you. So I think definitely, like, go to what's it called? Oh. Don't drop forward. Remember, they have hit scans out here. Just honestly, just stay up here. If you need to try and help them. Yes, I know it's in LOS of the Bob, but you'd have to, like, what's it called? You have to, like, to drop and stuff. But I think, what's good, definitely just stay up with your Widow here. You don't need to drop. Because what's happening, you said to kind of, like, drop in, and I feel as though you start panicking. Now you're like, oh my gosh. You can hear the Zen behind you. I hope you do. We don't. Same thing again with the sound thing. Definitely get yourself a headset, so you'll be able to hear it. Nice. Oh, Soldier. Look for your Widow. Okay, never mind, your Widow's just died. I was about to say, look for your Widow to escape, because Widows normally play up on the high grounds and stuff, but then just get slammed. Damage boost, nice. Love the damage boost on the pole. Nice, I love how you rotate yourself to be underneath. Ooh, I wouldn't Valk here though, okay? At this very moment in time, it's either you die and reset, or you try to get out, basically. So I would, honestly, I would just look for a straight G out here rather than doing your Valk. The reasoning is because, like, obviously your Moira's already dead, so, like, it doesn't really matter if you just end up dying here. You're still going to get a recontest at this, like, this chokehold, like, here, basically. Excuse me. So I think definitely we should be popping Valk here. And when we use our Valk, make sure that we're using cover, as we've just discovered now. Same thing, if we're safe, stay in that space. We definitely could just stay back where we were. Nice sling to go and help with the visor. Love how you're using these high grounds. Really, really great. Nice. And then she ends up winning. So overall, Sadie, really, really great VOD, okay? I will say. Your Mercy gameplay is really, really good. I will say, you are very smart with your Mercy gameplay. I love how smart you are, okay? It's very, very clear to me that you understand the game and you understand what you need to be doing and kind of like where you should position, okay? I love it. First thing, Sadie, is, what was I going to say? Get yourself a headset or, like, get yourself some kind of, like, earphones or something because it will help play, what's it called? If the Valk was that bad. No, to be fair, the Valk was good. Just once again, use your positioning with it, okay? But yeah, I think definitely, first of all, get yourself a headset or something because it will really, really help you out in the future with, like, trying to listen out for them flankers and stuff like that. First thing for you to do. I don't think what else I was going to do. I love your cancel GAs, I will say, but at the same time, don't be afraid to use those slingshots and stuff if you desperately need to. You're using them some more in the second part of the VOD, and I really, really like that. I really liked how much you were using it. It was really, really good. I think what else I was saying to you throughout the VOD. Because it was very much like everything kind of sort of corrected itself towards the end. It was really, really great. A few times where obviously I ended up saying to you, like, if you're safe, stay in that space, alright? So I think definitely there's been a few times where we end up doing weird rotations where we don't need to. So just definitely just stay in that spot if we desperately need to. And make sure we're not spamming that cancel GA. Like, I know it's good that you know how to cancel the GA and you can, you know, do these like little cancel GAs, but make sure that we're doing them with a purpose still, okay? Reses were good, just obviously just check that the area is safe before we go to res, because there was a few times we were doing kind of getting a little bit like caught out basically. But with that, Sadie, a really, really strong VOD, honestly. I think first step for you will be definitely get yourself a headset because it'll really enable your gameplay. But yeah, thank you so much everyone on YouTube as well as on Twitch that have been watching this. You guys can get your own VOD reviews, leave for 5,000 channel points. I do them on Twitch on Mondays, but also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. and I'll see you all later. Bye!